Mohbad's, registration card, admission card. Either they admitted him or not into the hospital for you issuing that medical reports. He will have card in that hospital. So we want to see what is being documented on the card. And Mr. Tazan, we have a lot of things. So I will just, cut it short like that because we have a lot of things to get hold on as regarding this case. So, Mrs. Kuramet, whatever name your name is, you have a case to answer. You will answer when the time comes. You will have lists of people that they have one or two things to say. Then, as regarding Adura and his courts, using the document, according to them, they said the document was issued, I think 5 months after the boy died. Is it the same medical report that was given to them on that day, or they went back to collect another one? And for you to collect that such document, you must have done affidavit. Maybe that was when Wunmi changed her name to Aloba or name, because you will swear in the court affidavit that you want to collect this document. It's a legal document. And Adura too. They will, because Wunmi said she wanted to collect it on behalf of her son. Our son has been crying. Oh, my daddy's property. My daddy's property. That's why she went and Adura. Adura is the head of the family. Even if Wunmi, you did a court marriage, your rights the family still have all the rights to inform them. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to do as regarding your husband, whatever. So your failure to inform the head of the family is Adura. Was Adura the one who sat during your introduction? Adura is not the head of the family. Adura is nothing. You cannot regard Adura as the main person in the family. You carry your leg with Adura and his mom. You will still tell us, maybe we still have another head of the family that went with you to claim to substitute the name of Mohbad from immunization. So you have a lot of things to talk about. You have a lot of case to answer. And I know for sure that definitely you will.
Thank you very much, Madam Bosco. You see, for me, when they got to that hospital, what the hospital did, what they saw, what happened, would have a record. And for the hospital to say, take this body, take it to the mortuary, they won't just use mouth to tell them to do that. Of course, they would have given them a document. So, collecting that document, now, same day, according to you guys, same day, Baba Mohbad took that body to the police station. The police people sent him away. He took that same body to the mortuary. Now they got to the mortuary, they were asking for documents. The same document that the Kuramed hospital or whatever hospital would have given to you. Why did you not give it to the Baba? What I'm asking is, as a supporter of Wunmi, what does that tell you? Does that have any bearing on your common sense, as in your ability to think, ability to be able to say, this is white, this is black, this is red, this is green? You understand? You've been supporting her all this while. And suddenly it came out that she hid that document from Aloba. She hid that document, which prevented the body from being deposited at the mortuary.
Because she knows what she wants to do with
Now,
it. They have their plan.
exactly. You understand? Now, the second part is that, I mean, I'm just taking that position. I am supporting Wunmi, and then suddenly it comes out now, revealed to the world, that while everybody is still like, oh, what happened to Mohbad? While I'm saying that Wunmi did not know anything about it. Wunmi did not know, she was not in the house. She didn't fight Mohbad. She didn't do anything. Stop lying against the girl. Oh, the girl is a young girl. She's a young widow. She has a little child. Oh, my. Oh, leave the girl. Me too, I have a daughter. Me too, I did it. Don't let her. And then suddenly, the truth came out that this same girl that all of you have your necks on the block for went behind without informing the family of the deceased, while what happened to Mohbad is still a mystery. She went secretly behind, along with Adura, to apply to be the one that will inherit Mohbad's estate. What would that do to the thinking of anyone that is supporting Wunmi? Would you not sit back and be like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why would she do that? For what purpose? She didn't need to do that, because eventually at the end of the day, if it is true that you had no hand in what happened to Mohbad, if it is true that you knew nothing, if it is true that you did not distort or hide any material fact of what happened to Mohbad, why did you have to go behind to go and you want to collect Mohbad's property? Why? Then definitely something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. So that's why I'm saying that I'm just trying to. So that's it. What would they? What should be their position now? Should this have made them to quiver, to be like, hey, wait a minute. Have I been misled? Could it be that this lady actually is hiding something that I didn't know? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt now that they are genuinely supporting me. They are genuinely, giving her that comfort. Do you understand? So that's what I want us to look into. These two areas that came out of the Lacuna document, plus the police. How is it that the police will hear that this was going on while they were investigating, while they still don't know what happened? That actually somebody had that document, kept it from them, and then also they used that same document because they couldn't have gone to the probate without it. There have to be a proof of fact. There have to be a document that truly says that, yes, the young man died. So I want you to speak about it and just imagine yourself supporting Wunmi, and then you hear of these two issues. What will be your reaction? How would you respond? What will be your thinking? Mr. Taylor.
Hello, sir. Thanks for having me. Just give me 5 minutes, please. Yeah, I'm a little bit busy, just a little bit. I'm not ready to speak right now. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes,
give me 5
you are.
minutes. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, just give me 5 minutes, please.
So no problem. So definitely, so what I'm saying is that, okay, we give it to you, that you're supporting me, you like her so much, you love her so much, you have a child like Umi's age, you have a, you feel for her because you are a woman, because you are a mother. You understand? We give it to you. But when you hear that one of the most, at the pivotal moment, when the body was fresh and could still be examined properly, the document that could have allowed them to do that was hidden by Wunmi, was kept away by Wunmi. And you're hearing that now, after you swore over your husband, over your children, over your life, that nothing will make you even be sensible and reasonable in this case, that it is Wunmi or nothing. It is Wunmi or nothing. Even if she's found to have been the one that pied the boy. After hearing these two areas, how is it that you could still, you will fail to now say, look, wait a minute, it is important for me to re-examine my position in this matter. I mean, I'm considering that I had limited facts at the time. And because of my emotional outburst, I had to take that position. But now with all of these facts, how is it that you cannot employ your common sense to be able to be like, look, something is wrong somewhere? Why would she do it? Why would she hide the document? And why would she now go and use that same document at the probate office? Because you cannot go to the probate office to go and say, oh, it is my father's property. I want to collect it. Give it to me. I'm the first son. I am the first son. I want to be in charge of the company. I want to be the one that I want to change the name from CEO to my name. You can't do that. You have to go with a certificate of buy. You have to go with your own birth certificate to show that, yes, truly and truly, now your papa na him born you. And the buy certificate, you go present her. You go present her. In order for you for that process to even start. And if this process have started, if this process commenced as of February 2024, 4 or 5 months after buying of Mohbad, when the matter was still being investigated, questions still being asked, if this commenced without the family's resolution to say that, yes, we release you to go and claim everything that belongs to Mohbad, signed by Olori Ebi Aloba. So, where did you get that document from? Who gave it to you? How did you prove to the probate office that you were married to this boy? I don't know. So that's why I'm asking that. I'm giving it to all of them that are supporting me before this lacuna document. But now that the lacuna document came out, because perhaps maybe while we were saying it, they didn't take us serious. They said, oh, it's just all those TikTok people, all those online people and all of that. But now that it has become a formal issue, an official matter presented to the government, what say you? What say you? Madam Bosu, Mr. Taylor.
I'm here. Yes. I said it's very shocking. I said the only explanation I have, because I listened to that is a Silverbird interview where Mr. Alaba went to Silverbird on YouTube, and if you listen to that interview, they mentioned in there, or the guy mentioned that he said to Mr. Roba, do you know that I think she has a certificate. He used those terms. So I want to just believe that they've created some fraudulent document somehow, marriage certificate, whatever, to, proceed. How the court did not detect that, that's another question.
Well, Mr. Taylor, on how the court won't the court won't know. You know how many people have gotten away with forged documents in court? The court will know. Remember, the Lady Justice has her eyes, she's blindfolded. She will know until somebody will help the court to understand that this document that was presented to you is a forged document. There's no way the court will know. There's no way the court will detect that. But now that the family has risen up now to say, how did that happen? How did that happen? Then the court will now realize that it has been deceived all along. So there's no way, I don't see, because look at the DNA issue now. If the family did not go and do background check in all these centers, that's how the court would have said, oh yeah, go ahead, go and do the test and all of that, and then they come back and it's a fake result. You understand? So the court will not know. Take any document before the court will just go ahead with it and rule, miscarry justice, let people lose their land, lose their children. Today, many children in their homes now, it is another father that begat them. They think their father is happy. Meanwhile, it's not. Somebody forged the document. Somebody presented the court with a fake, DNA center. You understand? But someone has to call the attention of the court to it. Someone has to, tell the court that this is not correct. This is wrong. This is fake. Mr. Taylor.
And that's where Google comes in.
So basically, that's where we are right now. So I want to see, if you read the entire 24 points that Barrister Ogunwe, brought out, those two, the thought that I would have added to it is when the police said Mohbad bled profusely. Mohbad bled profusely. Wunmi said there was no blood. Couldn't somebody just ask and say, Wunmi, exactly what is the situation? Afolashade is here, who is saying that she met Iya Mohbad washing Mohbad's clothes. Soaked. Baba is saying he saw, duvet soaked. The police said bleeding profusely. Any sensible person would agree that a soaked duvet could just match profuse bleeding. A soaked, you understand?
Yes. So I just want to go back to that profuse bleeding and the police statement that they put out. If you can, I don't know if you can dig it out and let's listen to it again. They didn't just stop at profuse bleeding. They carried on and said it was put under control.
It was contained.
Yeah. How?
It was contained. How? Thank you.
How? Without her hospital, basically. So, from my understanding, those 15 people that they interrogated gave them that profuse bleeding, because Mohbad did bleed profusely. but they were trying to paint it as if it happened outside the premises. Now that Prime Boy has been cleared, we know it did not happen outside. You know, we all know it happened inside the house, according to Yabojo. So he bled profusely in the house.
That's right, inside the house.
So yeah, so you know, the profuse bleeding definitely happened in the house. That's what they are trying to cover up. That's what we need the police to basically investigate. You know, and that's why we are calling, you know, the 15 people all suspects, not whoever is outside the property. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. That profuse bleeding, where did it come from? Did police use their eyes to see profuse bleeding? That's what they told them. And for anyone to have told the police profuse bleeding means something happened in that house. For it to have been part of police report that he bled profusely, but it was contained. Who contained it? How did they contain it? Do you understand? All of that.
The first nurse contained this. The first nurse, you know, there were two nurses.
Two nurses.
So, the first nurse.
Yeah. The same Wumi who said that one of the nurses stayed with them overnight. Yeah, Mr. Taylor.
I want to say Kuramid contained it. That ambulance picture of Mobile in the ambulance, where was that? Till today, we don't know. He was lying in an ambulance. The ambulance is packed up. It's going to be packed up outside the shop or outside the restaurant. I'm sure it's going to be packed up either outside the premises where they're picking him up or the place where they're going to, which is going to be the hospital or whatever. I won't be surprised if it's Kuramid. You're muted, sir.
Yes. Well, you have a point. I mean, it could have been Kuramid, and Kuramid's involvement might have even been on Monday and not Tuesday. And all of them just say all kinds of things. All of their stories not aligning. Police said he bled profusely. It was contained. Mumi saying no, there was no blood. There was nothing like that. Afolashade said that she saw the mother washing the clothes. She saw the mother washing the clothes. She saw her. The Baba to say he saw duvet. And the police, they say they're doing everything that they're doing. And still, only the nurse? You're only charging the nurse because for driving without license. You're charging somebody who just hit a human being and took, by the person on the road. And then the only thing you could charge is that you're charging the driver for driving without license. What happened to manslaughter? What happened to murder? Why did they call Mohbad in the first place? Why? Why did they have to call the nurse in the first place? What happened at 3 a.m.? What happened? You need to get down to it. And all of these questions, not enough to stir the curiosity of all of these people. And yet, their heads, their arms is still right there on the block. Right there on the block. So ladies and gentlemen, I believe very strongly that this matter goes nowhere. that police report is actually one of the materials, the documents that will continue to give life to this matter. That police report. Because that police report, they too know that they can't take that report, they can't present it in court. Because once they take that document to court, that document, which actually speaks to what happened in their investigation, speaks to what happened. They can't, because if they get to court, there are so many other questions that is going to pop up. And they will be obligated to answer those questions. They will be mandated to answer them. And Google has helped them by bringing it into public right now. Saying that and so, they said, oh, we're just talking, we can't do anything. But now that it has become a formal document before the government, before the police authorities, we shall see. So basically, that's it. So thank you very much, Madam Bosun. Mr. Taylor, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for helping us to further understand the matter.
I appreciate you.
Please, we will not be testifying against you. We know how influential you can be. Please, we are sorry.
Oh, you two are scared now?
Happened to my son that has led him to the DNA. And he said, you look for a lost item anyhow. If something is very precious to you and that thing is lost, you look for it anyhow. Anyhow, whatever it takes, you will look for it. You will find it, you check under the bed, you will check everywhere, even where you did not go to, you go and search it just in case. Oh, did I go here? Did I, And especially a father whose son has told a story. A story. Daddy, I am not getting married to this lady again. The man asked him why. Actually, we've gone to meet the family. We've gone to introduce ourselves. Why are you not moving forward anymore? The boy said, because this girl was caught in bed with another guy. I mean, how could you be a father and you won't ask questions, especially now that the boy is no more? That's the only thing that the man knows could have created problem for the son. Ali, concubine. Ali. So that's it. That's why the man will say that. And if he said that, and you want to now know the Ali. The man does not know the Ali, obviously. The police will investigate. Who was it that was caught in bed with Mumi? Who was the person? Police will investigate. Okay, if this is your allegation, let's check the boy, whether the boy actually belonged to Mohbad. That's the job of the police. That should have been part of the investigation.
That's correct. As soon as Mr. Loba mentioned that, they should have led to DNA request.
Exactly. Automatically. All this one that with these shenanigans that Wunmi is doing now, she can't do that. All police need to do is, my lord, we hereby request your order for us to be able to conduct a DNA on this boy. We are carrying out an investigation on what happened to him for this reason and that reason. We believe. For this reason, it could be. So we need to do the DNA. They should have done it. They should have done it. The moment the man said, Ale, no pomo me, first thing, investigate who was the person that was caught in bed.
Mr. Tazan, it won't be just based on that. It will also be based on testimonies given in the inquest. Prime Boy did mention of.
In the inquest.
What you were arguing about.
Exactly. Not only that. Thank you. Even the testimonies at the inquest, where Prime Boy said that the boy was saying, I don't even know if I'm the father of this boy. I don't even know. I don't know. That automatically triggers a request for DNA, necessitates a DNA right away. Right away. The police don't even have to talk to me. They don't need to say anything. All they need to do, just go before a judge and say, hey, we are conducting this investigation, and for this reason, this testimony, this, that, because this person said this, that person said that, we want to check it. The judge will say, okay, no problem, give the order. Hello, we have an order. It's just like a warrant. Police has gone before a judge to suspect that you have some powder inside your house in their investigation. They don't need to come to you to say, open the door, we want to come and check inside. And you say, no, I'm not opening my door. You say, no. You say, no, oh, I'm not at home. Blah, blah, blah. They don't need to worry you. All they need to go do is just go to a judge, get a warrant, and one day they bulldoze your door. They open it. You can be in your bathroom. They enter into your house and they conduct this. You can even be frying potato. They will get there and yank you off and do what they have to do. So the reason why the police did not consider that the DNA should have been part of their initial investigation is part of the plan to cover up, the part of the plan to distort and not to give Mohbad justice. Ab initio, from the beginning, it was part of it. Just as the plan that, look, no proper autopsy must be carried out on this boy. And so we will make sure that they don't have any police stuff. They are not admitted at the mortuary. You understand? So that you will force the man to have no choice. They force the man to have no choice but to go and bury the boy that night. And the man did. Out of understand that he had to put the boy to earth because the body was already smelling. And so this is the case. This is where I expect anyone who thinks, who feels that they are supporting this girl or they want the truth of this matter to come out. These are the issues. These are the areas. These are the angles that you have to draw in the police. Bring in the police. I said, why would you just ignore and think it is not important? To the point that Aloba is now doing what you ought to have done. He's now going after what you ought to have done ab initio. Wumi said before the court of law that it's because of the placenta. Why? What happened to the placenta? I did not give him the placenta. And he has been mad and angry with me since that time. Number one, red flag. Secondly, Prime Boy said that, this was the reason why they are fighting. Ogube stated in the 24 lacuna. It's there. In that document. Because they were fighting. Because Mohbad said, I don't even know if I am the owner of this baby. Guess what? They started that fight from inside the house before they left. Before they left, they started the fight from within their bedroom. Came out into the car. They continued. Spendy said he had something like Canada visa, and all of that. Spendy said he had when he said that, oh, my boy, I lent your mother money, blah, 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 blah. That alone, these areas alone should have prompted the police.
Mr.
To say, look.
Mr. Tazan, by the time they check properly, they'll find out that they were arguing before that Sunday.
Yes.
They will
Before
find
that
out
Sunday.
that Mohbad was not
Yes.
meant to be in the country. Mohbad was supposed to be
You see?
on the
On
night.
tour.
He was not meant to be in Nigeria.
You see? It was not meant to be there. You understand? So when you put all of these things together, you will see that the police has been part of the conspiracy from Monday up to this day. The police has been a part of the conspiracy. If the DPP think, yes, they have a case, oh, this is a sweet case. This is a sweet case. Do you know one of the things that make police to be excited and proud of themselves is when they prosecute successfully a case like this. It forms part of your promotion. When they are talking about you, when they want to give you to talk about your profile, they refer to the cases that you have successfully executed. Why are you slow? Why are you dragging yourself? Why are you lethargic in bringing forth this case? Why? Bring it now. If you think you have done a good job, bring it on. If you think you have apprehended and charged the culpable person, bring it on. Come and do it. Somebody asked a question. Said that when last, tell me, when you have ever heard Wumi said, justice, I want justice for Mohbad. I want the truth to come out. When has she said it? And if it's for somebody else, say it. But for you to be lying, you say this from your right cheek today, tomorrow you say something else from your left cheek. It tells it all. It tells it all. And the police will hear this. I don't know how they see themselves. You will hear that one content creator, somebody will come and tell you, oh, this content creator defamed me on a Facebook live, on TikTok live, and so I'm petitioning the person, please go and arrest. And you will carry all your ranks. You will go and arrest that person online because the person defamed or is alleged to have defamed somebody else. You quickly go and you arrest the person. But here you are listening to a party in a murder case on live TV, online, lying and calling you liars, calling you police liars. You have done nothing. Telling the whole world that your Profuse building is a lie, that there was nothing like Profuse building. And you have done nothing. You have done nothing. And that's what baffles me with the police. That's what baffles me with the police. An ordinary citizen made defamatory comments against another citizen. You jump to action. You went, you served them notice. You took them to court. You carried them you did this. You detained them. You put them in cell. But here is a party, a suspect going on air to contradict herself in a murder case. And you did nothing. You've done nothing. And I'll go further by saying, in a murder case that you are investigating, and one of the parties, the father of the deceased, is saying on air that the body to the police station, they rejected it, and the police hear that, and they could not say who was in charge of that police station that night. You have a case to answer. You have a case to answer. You have contributed to the complications of this case. Had you done your job, we will not be here. The police had that, and they have done nothing. They have done nothing. The police hear that the suspects, two of the people who were in that house, now wants to go and cash out. They went behind secretly to cash out on the buying of this boy. Meanwhile, you told us it is preliminary investigation. How is it that the police has not swung back into action? There is enough information now for you to get back to work. Get back to work. Get back to work. There's enough information. Now, maybe you don't want to say that. You don't want to mention the word conspiracy. You don't want to mention the word conspiracy. If you have charged spending and the nurse, how is it that there is no conspiracy in your charge book? Conspiracy should be number one. It should be number one. Conspiracy should be number one. You never mentioned it. I didn't read it in any of the documents that conspiracy is there. Whoever kept that doctor's note, now you hear, we're assuming that you didn't know that they had the doctor's note on them when they went to the mortuary. Let's assume that, okay, comrade, one for one, Alua, or how do they normally say? Alua, hey, we are together. We are not, we are together. We are the same police. We are together. Let's say you decide to close your eyes at the fact that one of your men, all your men that were at that police station that day, they failed. Maybe they bribe, who knows? Maybe they gave them money, who knows? You have to find out. You have to investigate all of them. Investigate all of them. Wumi she's not going to be against that, will she? Investigate all of them. Now they go to the mortuary, to the morgue. They were looking for the document to help them to do their job. Somebody kept it. Isn't that conspiracy to hide the fact? Isn't that conspiracy to distort the truth, to frustrate the investigation, to cover up murder, to cover up the heinous activities that they have perpetrated that night? Isn't that conspiracy? All of them? But you all avoided that charge. Conspiracy, that word. You avoided it. You can't touch it. It's a hot cake. If you touch it, it's going to burn your throat. It will burn your throat. And that's the point. So this is what we're saying. The police, you have to go back and do a proper job. Now you have enough information. Now you know that Wunmi has gone behind to go and apply to corner Mohbad's property. Please, can you ask why? How? When? What document did she present? And I do not believe that a doctor's note will be enough to commence that process. They probably would have used that doctor's note to apply for a certificate where if they did apply for a certificate somewhere, if that, because I believe, I mean, you can't be in court, there's disclosure. In cases, there's disclosure, whatever it is that you have submitted will be given to the other parties to see. You understand? So I believe that Ogungbe is privy to a couple of documents, and that's why all these questions keep coming out. All these questions keep coming out. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are right now. That's where we are right now. Ogungbe has helped to, make formal and official through the family of the deceased, not just through just anybody or anyone or an NGO or a foundation or some group of people, some secret society or underground people. No. Through the family, they have formally presented all of these gaps to the government. Maybe the government was, before now, they were ignoring all of the underground secret society, NGO, foundation, activists. They were ignoring all of them, saying that these people are not serious. They are all for, for their bellies or whatever. They are not serious. What's their own in it? But now, the family has said that no, these are the questions that we need you to answer. And it has been presented to the authorities. So we will wait to see what they will do. We will wait to see what they will do. And I would like to close by saying, do not lie to a court of law. Do not present fake documents or fake representation before any competent court of law. Don't do it. If you think because Wunmi and the welfare officer, they did it, and that DNA court pretends as if it didn't see it, if you go and do it, you will be charged though. You will be charged though. Don't say you did not learn this in justice for Mohbad. You cannot say you did not learn this truth, this fact in justice for Mohbad. Don't go and say because Wunmi did it, the welfare officer did it, they presented the court with fake centers and the court did not punish them. There was no what's the word now? There was no accountability for it. So you too, you are going to do it. If you do it, your Waterloo will be deeper than Bar Beach. Your Waterloo will be deeper than Bar Beach. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I just say, let me chip that in. Let me chip that in. For those of us who think that that is okay. For those people who say nothing came out of it, it's okay. There's nothing. There's nothing. No. Understand? So the other part of this again. People don't join them in thinking that it's okay for you to, you know, it's okay for you to think that you cannot you can lie to the court and nothing will happen. You can lie to the court, nothing will happen. You can present fake documents, nothing will happen. No, there's consequences. There are consequences for things like that. And if Wunmi is still getting away, or it still appears that she's getting away with all of these things now, and you too, you go and do the same. You know. So that's one thing that you must take out of justice for Mohbad. The other thing again is that if anything happens, do not be afraid, especially when it has to do with the life of a fellow citizen, a human being. Don't hesitate to incident it at the police station. That is what has saved Aloba today. Because if Aloba had not gone to that police station, these people today, they would have called for his head. They would have called for his head. Don't hesitate to go to the police station. Go to the police station. Incident it. Even a case as simple as bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper. Don't take their words for it and just say, oh, he said he's going to repair it. He gave me his phone number. He gave me his card. I took a picture of his driver's license. I took a picture of his plate number. Blah, 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 blah. No. Tell the person, yes, I understand the damage is minor. I understand everything, but I would like for it to be incidented by the police. The police will come, they'll say, okay, both of you agree to go and say, okay, fine. But it will be recorded. Because you can turn around and go your way now, and you call the man or the woman the next day, and the woman say, I don't know you. I didn't meet with you. They called the police said, did you incident it when the thing happened? No, you did not. So how is your word against our word and all of that? How do we determine who was wrong? How do we determine who was in the wrong? I can't take your word for it. I can't take your word for it because you have his phone number, the plate number, because you have all of these things. I can't just take your word for it. You understand? So go to the police. Don't be afraid. Whether you see Nigerian police corrupt or not, incident it. That was one of the, the move that saved Aloba. One of the most important moves that saved that man that night. If that man had not gone to the police station, the next day, the man would just be in his, perhaps maybe he would be on the roof, making roof somewhere, knocking with hammer, and then he would get a call that police are downstairs waiting for him to come down. They put handcuff in it and they take him away. Say that he went to go and bury the boy, just like that.
I said, the more you talk about this, just makes me think about how we were scammed with the autopsy as well. I said, I would really like to hear from someone that went to that inquest when they were discussing the autopsy. Because from my memory, I recall that it was shown on the screen, and Mohbad's head wasn't shown too. It wasn't shown. So I don't really understand what kind of autopsy they did there.
Listen, you're right. The thing is that we should. They didn't want the autopsy to be done in the first place. One of their objectives was that in whatever happens, whatever is done, let there be no autopsy. You can't allow them to do autopsy. You can't allow a proper medical personnel to examine this body because maybe something. Because why would you not have acceded, complied with the doctor's directive to take the body to the morgue? Now, Aloba came out of his own instinct, out of his own, gut feeling, took the body to the police station, which, to me, the way I see it, they never expected it. They never expected the man to go to the police station, and especially to that police station. Because from what the man said, that they were there for almost 3 hours. He couldn't write. They wrote for him. It's just for them to sign and stamp. Somebody called and said, don't give them any document. You see? So that threw them off to say that, oh, shoot, he didn't go to that police station. He went to the other police station. Oh, my gosh, we got to do something quick. Who was Wumi calling on their way to the police station? Who was Wumi communicating with? Who was Darusha communicating with? Who was Adura calling on their way to the hospital?
If you recall, we heard that there was police involved before Mr. Lola ever went to police station. So I'm guessing it would be the police in their area, in that jurisdiction, in that particular Lekki area.
And the other thing is that, yes, the thing again is that the nurse, if you go back to the nurse's deposition, the nurse said she, DJ Bami, lawyer Falade, and her lawyer, 4 of them went to that police station wanting to collect whatever, a police report or whatever they wanted to collect. Now, when they got there, it's in an official deposition or is in a court document, it's there. So when they got there, the police asked them. The police did not go to the house. They asked them, so do you want to lay a complaint against the nurse? It's there. It's in the document that was submitted to the court. The nurse said, they asked them, say, do you want to lay a complaint against the nurse? Bami Falade said, wait, we will come back. They want to go home and then they will be back. They didn't know what to do at that time. That was the police station, the first police station, which is closer to Mubat's house. So when Baba left now, instead of them to go back to that same police station, they went to a different one. So when they got to that one now, after 3 hours, when all has been said, it was just remaining for them to just sign and stamp. They got a call and said, all stations settled. They didn't want the right thing to be done. They didn't want no autopsy. They didn't want no toxicology. They didn't want all of these things to be done. They never wanted it. What they wanted was for that boy to be buried as quickly as possible. And they wanted somebody to take the fall. And Mr. Loba, they saw him as the one that they could beat to get into that trap. His God did not leave him alone. So when he took that body now and took it straight to the police station, and they rejected it, just said, oh, yeah, so yeah, just go. Just go. Just go, okay. We've been here 3 hours. They said, no, we can't give you any document, just go. The police did not even go and open the body to even see whether it was a goat that they came to the rapport. They didn't go to the ambulance to check, which shows to me that part of the plan was don't do anything, nothing at all that could make this thing, for any proper assessment of what happened. And the man went to the mortuary. The man did the right thing. I would like to deposit this body at the morgue. They said, where are your documents? He said, Darusha, where is the document? He doesn't have. Wumi Alpha, doesn't have. Adura, Sebo, and lot of money hospital, you wait off, just when you wake up, come and for police report to go, Emma Bino, got to get to Debino near one bed for 3 hours. They didn't give us so, sorry, we can't collect this body from you. And so at that point, according to the man, he said the ambulance that brought them to Ikorodu now had to leave. They had to call another one to come, and so that one will take the body now and keep it till the morning to come, or whatever it is, or bring it over to Ikorodu. So if he was saying that, Mohbad was in the morgue, they took the body, that was part of the whole arrangement too. Why, if he could go in, why didn't he go in the presence of the man? The man was there, asked them, you guys told him that you can't collect the document. So it was still part of the scheme. You saw that the man had left. The body was already smelling. The body was smelling, and you needed to wash it or clean it or whatever it is you had to do. So you went behind, you bribed the officials now, gave them maybe 100,000. They allowed you to take him in for the remaining period before morning. And then in morning, you brought it out now. And you took it. If we go back to that hospital now, there will be no record that showed that Aloba, the body slept in that place.
Dr. Zara, do you believe that? That came from Karimo, right? That they paid some money. Yeah, I don't believe that. I think is that normal process?
Still, I wonder exactly. It's still part of the bigger plan for the proper thing not to be done. It's still part of the bigger plan. So they quickly took it in, took it in, they washed it, whatever it is they did, they brought it back. Because if the body could stay in the mortuary, there would not be any cause to hurry to bury the boy. There would not be any reason to do that. Because they just wanted the body to be buried. They didn't want any examination, proper examination of that body. So, after 9 days of burial, then you exhume him, and then with how the police, you just go back and look at the video of the exhumation. Just go back and look at it. Burkina Faso, that can never happen. Never. Anyhow, they exhumed the body. They took the sample. They went to go and hid it. Months after, nobody said anything. The police did nothing. They just kept the sample somewhere. And then you said you are expecting something out of such autopsy process? No. How can you be that? I mean, what are you expecting? What are you expecting from a process, from a situation like that? Those who orchestrated the whole thing, that's their end game. That's their end goal. Make sure that the man buried the boy. Make sure that no proper examination was done. And then once he buries it, we will pin it on him. Those who plan this thing, they can't come out now, but they have proxies like the foul-mouthed that we hear now. That's their aim. Pin it on the man. Yamoba tried. She failed. She tried. You know when she tried? You remember when she tried and how she tried to pin it on the man? They said they buried him alive. They said it. They buried the boy alive.
You listen to that,
People are forgetting that while Baba was at that house, still in that state of confusion, an ambulance came and tested to certify that yes, spy again before they even carried him and put him in the stuff. And so that's where we are right now. Let's continue to call now that all of what we've been saying all this while has now been formally and properly presented to the government by the family and the father of the boy. Yes, by the family. Any other person would queue behind. That's what it will mean. The family itself now has said that, look, these are the issues we have. We want you to investigate this matter, and that's how it is. So that's it. And just think about these two areas. The document that would have allowed them to put the body in the morgue, which would have prevented Aloba or anybody to have buried the boy the next day, was hidden by Wumi, Adura, and Darusha. That same document now, they went to go and present it along with other suspicious document too, spurious document too, to present it at the probate office in order for them to collect Mohbad's properties, Wumi and Adura. These two alone has shifted focus, should ordinarily shift focus, the searchlight on these two individuals as to who could have motive. There could be motive. This could be the motive why they did all that they did. You understand? So that's it. Thank everyone who has been truly supporting this cause, fighting and asking these questions. May God bless you. May you never meet, may your children never get into this kind of situation. No, you understand? And those who are supporting, who think that the way Wumi has acted and comported herself in this case, if you think it is okay, and everything she has said is okay by you, well, if you have children, I can't say that you won't meet the kind of, well, if you are supporting Wumi, it means that that's the same kind of people that you want to be around your children too. So may it be for you exactly how you have presented yourself to be in this matter. May it be for you so. You can say amen to that if you can. If you are bold enough and you are, you believe in what you believe in, you can say amen to that. So that's it. So God bless you all. Thank you very much. Mr. Aloba, thank you for fighting this fight. Thank you for still standing, because you are not only doing it for your family, you are doing it for the society, for our communities. You understand? We don't want this to happen to anybody again. It could happen, we don't want it to happen again. We don't want anyone who would have been in that house, all of those people in that house that night, who saw what happened, who knew what happened, who participated actively or inactively, who helped them to cover up. We don't want them to feel that that's the normal thing to do. We don't want them to go and buy someone else's child again. Well, it may be okay for them to go and do it, or those who are supporting Wumi now, it may be okay for them. Well, that's them. It's okay. What she has done, how she has, comported herself, how she has spoken from both sides of her mouth, the inconsistencies, the cover-up, and it's okay for them. Well, but to those who truly believe that how they took away Mohbad and how they're treating the father, it's not just. For those who believe that the police, they have not done a good job, that the police have not represented that institution properly. They have not. That believe that the police should go back to the basics of this matter and find out the truth. Thank you. And if you think that Wumi is your hero, well, continue to worship her. Okay? God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Thank you for joining. Madam Bosubola, I thank you for taking out the time. I want to say thank you to everyone in your world. Thank you so much. Jane Seng, thank you. Grow with God. Appreciate you, Mr. Gurexi. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Let us continue to stand for what is right. Let's continue to stand for the truth. And if you have been standing for the truth all this while, you would think that it's only the truth you are speaking. You would think it is only about you. No, the truth that you speak, standing for justice, is not only reflective of you. It's reflective of your family, where you come from. It tells about your home, how you were raised to see what is right and know that this is right, this is wrong, this is white, this is white. You understand? To know what is just, to see that, oh, you believed the wrong before. Now the truth has come before you. It shows that you've been trained to accept the truth, to say that, yeah, I was wrong, but now I think I've seen the truth. And I've so adjust myself. That's what it shows. It's not only you per se. It's reflective of the total makeup. You understand? Your education, your exposure, your experience, all of it is reflective of it. Anyone who is supporting, who is saying Wumi is good, what Wumi did is okay, is fine. That's how a young lady should behave, should comport herself. That's anyone that says that that's okay, that's what should be done, that's how to, it tells you where they're coming from. It tells you who they are. It tells you who they are. You understand? That's what it says. So when you come out here and you make your contribution, whichever way it falls, if you say that, oh, you are in the middle, or you're not here, it says who you are. You understand? It tells who you are, where you're coming from, how your upbringing, everything. It says it about it. That as you're growing up, when you see the truth, you cannot say the truth. You see the truth from the lies. You can't say this is true and this is lie. You must always be in the middle to say, what if the truth is not the truth? What if the lie is not the lie? You understand? You just stay in the middle. It tells about you. It speaks loudly about who you are. So, and that this is what has been reflective of every participant, everyone who has contributed in this fight. That's it. So thank you all, and do have a good night. I bring greetings to you from Burkina Faso. Mr. Taylor, God bless you, sir. Thank you.
I'm on the view rise. Everyone in the back of the music with your eyes. I like there, I guess she got gay. The up and go on the brain. Love me, come to talk. And I see it. Bishop King. I see it. Say it. I tell you, confidence is free. No real, no walk, no expecting God blessing. Say, no food like a food. Holy. Now it's time to drink. Push up in up to his soul, then I see. Now it's time to dance. I'm sure she got to his own body. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Two-Face. I'm chilling with my guy Odogwu. And we are two sharp body guys from around the way. Now let me say what I got to say without delay. First time I saw you, I was blown away. And I wanted to get married to you on the very needless to say, my baby, we try to play. You can phone back the door, up and down, you just don't have to play. Feeling is something that you can't hide. As you can see, my girl, you really need to swallow your pride. Say, let's roll up like Bonnie and Clyde. Be rest assured that I'm not taking you for a ride. I'm in love with your ways and the things that you do. I'm in love with your ways and the things that you do. I seem to take on me so I don't feel it without you. I'm feeling you, girl. You do, you feel me too, girl. The ladies dangerous, but you know they act like you. Before another girl starts to do it, she's my boo, she's my boo. I love for you to understand me and the ways of my boo. I'm feeling you, this is how we do, this is how we do, girl. I was looking for loving till I found you. I was looking for love till I found you. Baby girl, you rock my world. You rock my world. I got the feeling that you love me, but you don't know how to show it. There is a fire in my heart, and it's you that can quench it. You are like the sugar in my tea and the sugar in my right hand. You got me feeling irate, feeling irate. Delay is dangerous. I hear a lot of people saying every day. So if I have my way, we'll get married. be today. Hey, you are like the sugar in my tea and the sugar in my right hand. You got me feeling irate. You got me feeling irate. Feeling high. I'm feeling you and you feeling me too, baby boo. Feeling you too, baby boo. I'm in love with your ways and the things that you do. See, I'm in love with your ways and the things that you do. I think they call me so I love you live without you. Can't live without you, girl. I'm feeling you. Do you feel me? You feel me too. The ladies in your house make you know they act like you do. Hey, before I ever understand, I start to claim she's my boo. Claim she's my boo. You don't understand me and the ways of my boo. I'm feeling you. And this is how we do. See, girl, look into my eye, you got inside on chain. What I for you has got me feeling irate. People wondering what is happening to me. Everything.
Because my brothers, my younger ones, they may be watching me. So manners is always very important when you talk. So I now told myself, I said, come, I was not there when this happened. Okay, but this information that I have has confirmed so many things. I want to hear from the other party. And I came to the public because they said that the lady that did abortion was one. Money was being, they were stealing money, around God account, whatever, and the person need to be exposed. That's why I came out in the interest of Allah to expose the person and ask question. I said, did you have login of God? Do you have your paper? Look, I don't even know what's going on. I just asked question to be sure that it's not what I'm thinking. Right? And on the abortion too, they said the lady want to be collecting money. And it is our justice money that they are collecting. So somebody must just talk about it. Maybe that will scare the person and the person will go away. Don't play with it. Because that little answer you give, it can go far away. Take accusation serious. If you have your lawyer, get your lawyer involved, report to the police if you don't want to talk. But if you must talk, please take it serious. Because people who are listening to you, they think differently, they analyze differently. Okay. So, in the best interest of all of us, that's why I had to make all those announcements and that necessary precautions can be taken. Yeah, Papayano. I've heard you quite. No. I'm going somewhere. Okay. The question you asked is for people to understand, not just for you. I'm talking to people. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So everybody was listening. During that time, when I was calling out like that yes, wisdom. Because my brothers, my younger ones, they may be watching me. So manners is always very important when you talk. So I now told myself, I said, come, I was not there when this happened. Okay, but this information that I have has confirmed so many things. I want to hear from the other. And I came to the public because they said that the lady that did abortion was one. Money was being, they were stealing money, around God account, whatever, and the person need to be exposed. That's why I came out in the interest of Allah to expose the person and ask question. I said, did you have login of God? Do you have your paper? Look, I don't even know what's going on. I just ask question to be sure that it's not what I'm thinking. Right? And on the abortion too, they said the lady want to be collecting money. And it is our justice money that they are collecting. So somebody must just talk about it. Maybe that will scare the person and the person will go away. In the best interest of justice. Right? So I came out and the names that were mentioned, I didn't even accuse them directly. I only asked, did you meet with this person? And the answer, the way the lady went to answer that question is what caused a problem later. Mind the way you answer question when you are being accused. Don't play with it. Because that little answer you give, it can go far away. Take accusation serious.
If you have your lawyer, get your lawyer involved, report to the police if you don't want to talk. But if you must talk, please take it serious. Because people who are listening to you, they think differently, they analyze differently. Okay. So, in the best interest of all of us, that's why I had to make all those announcements and that necessary precautions can be taken.
Yeah, Papayano, I've heard you quite
No. I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
The question you ask is for people to understand, not just for you. I'm talking to people.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So everybody's listening. During that time, when I was calling out like that they said that you have the password for wrong bank account. Everybody's account is a privacy thing to them. But sometimes when people they do want people who are abroad to help them to collect money because of paper rules, Nigerian account, you cannot withdraw money. So I can understand that. As simple as that. Right. Then now, the information I'm putting, the information that I was given shows some elements of corruption and theft. Right? And as Lakatandem was mentioned, I didn't come out to directly accusing that money pay over by it. I didn't say that. I never bring any videos here. I said that. Did you have your paper in the wrong bank account? Because for how to withdraw your money, you have to put the paper now. Something very small. And maybe you have come out that time and said, come. Hey, what Mariano is saying is somehow correct, but not completely. And explain your own part of the story. That has, you have quenched, you have silenced me. And then you come out and say, nobody reached out to me. I'm only helping him. And before I got there, this issue of money missing, they have said it before that somebody else, because there was somebody there before that attacked him. It was now that I even got to hear the whole picture. When he explained, before Lagata explained, I didn't even know that there were other places before. But when he explained, and I knew that somebody was there before that was stealing the money. So they have to change and bring another person. After he explained. Okay? But was this explanation needed at the time when I put out this information? Yes, it was needed. But he went quiet until all those shit get to him. Okay? So now, Lagata went around, he saw that. He's so scared of me, which I know very well. He's very, very scared of me. Okay? So, he didn't want, though he doesn't like me, okay? But he doesn't know how he can be against me. So he has to stylishly go around and come back to become my friend. Every time when you see me bring him, when he does his things, I see everything he does. It's so obvious. It's like you are in advanced, you're in higher institution, and the primary school plays the primary game. You see everything is playing, you'll just be laughing. You'll be waiting for one day. You understand what I'm saying? So, I see everything he's doing. Like that is so funny. If you don't have brain, and you don't have your sense put in place, you can't deal with someone like that. Okay? So he didn't address the whole issue. He left it until it became an issue. The same thing with Nayimoli. They said that. I was even so nice. The way Sakuma put it. It's not the way I put it. I was so nice the way I put it. I said, could it even be the lady in Abuja that took picture with Aloba that we saw once? Or who could it be? And I said, hey. Then I was defending Bankole and Smith. And this lady was fighting Bankole and Smith, was supporting all this young daddy, all these guys at that time. And was fighting us and everybody. And I told myself, when I see anybody fighting against truth, pray that I don't have your informations. I mean, pray that you're not doing shit behind the scene. Okay? If I find you doing shit behind the scene, I'm going to make sure you are exposed. Because if you're fighting against truth, right, and you're an evil person, you will be exposed. So when I heard those things, I said, wow. So she's got all these things going on around her. Come on, it's time to address this. And then I asked the question. That's why when you see her shouting, if I want to sue Nehemoni today, if that was a serious case, I will sue her. Can you provide an evidence when I make such statements like you are putting it? Can you say what I say? I asked the question, did you go to Aloba house? And if she went live, Baba is my zaddy, Baba is my boo, boo, boo. There are so many things I could say about you if I really want to wash you. And I always say that in the morning, if I want to wash you, you will hate yourself when you come to this app. You can always beg anytime, any day. If I really want to wash you, I can. The little pride that you think you have, I can take it off you. But I still apply wisdom in the way I want to go about my things. And that same wisdom I applied when I saw these informations that some people are threatening my parents that because I'm talking on social media. I didn't like that. And they mentioned Lagatani. The three things they say there, two of it, Lagata has confronted me before and said it to my face. So I now know that this should be coming from him. And that's why I took it serious. And I did a friendly show, the first show. I said, guy, I don't believe all these things that they are saying about you, okay? But I needed to shame these people, okay? By coming to your live stream, go your live, okay? And address this particular matter, that this concern that I just raised. Because who knows whether they are trying to set fight between me and you, blah, 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 blah. You know? You know that people are dragging that they hate. Should you even allow things like this to become a drama around you again? Unless you don't have sense. Should you allow someone like me, who has so no interest in dragging you all the time, should you allow me to be dragging you? Should you, if you have sense in your head? It means it's somebody who just wants to intimidate people. And those two who are shouting, they may not be wrong completely. If he can do this to me, Papariano, with all the respect that I have here, and honor, if this can be coming to me, then you should be scared for your own self. You understand? So, I realized that Olori Ebi and people close to Lagata, they don't want to speak sense to him. Lagata will continue to do bad things because nobody speaks to him. They are scared that Lagata may expose them. That's what you show to public. Instead of you to address somebody, okay, teach the person to do the right thing, but you cover the person up. The person will go and do more bad things. The reason why they are carrying camera to be following Lagata up and down today, and they will continue to do it, because even when they catch him red-handed, right, and they say that Lagata has done this thing, Lagata will say, no evidence, no evidence. They will play around it. Then now they feel like, okay, I'm showing him. Then it's making his life difficult for himself. It means if you're a woman, you're anybody, you are going around Lagata, you are endangering yourself. Because he is not living a clean life. You understand? And when you are dealing with someone like that, you are subjecting yourself into all those shenanigans that is going on with him. You should make him, let him address his life as a man. I'm advising Lagata when I talk to Lagata. You understand what I'm saying? To back bone continue so, low much better life. It's like a million advice to him. Do you understand? There's nothing I want to benefit from him, rather than me advising him. If he listens, it's for his own good. So, the first day when I came out, I addressed it gently to a friend that I have been defending. And I even show no interest in talking about all the KB passion, all of those things. Because I saw the way those guys were going about everything. I asked them severally, Lenchi, did they do blah, blah. What did this guy do to you? And they can't explain. I said, I can't be part of this. And the reason why I still did not go hard on Lagata is still because of them. I don't want them to feel like they are using me to fight their fight. I don't know whatever that happened, but I have to be intelligent. How I use my platform to address issues. So, as somebody who I see as one of us, and I took time to tell him to address this matter, because people are beginning to use it to see me as somebody who has changed or whatever, or who is under their watch camera or hostage. But because of his ego and pride, he feels too big that he won't debunk it, he won't address it. And I told myself, that's already a consent to me. Because 3 of what they said, you have said 2 to me. And no other person has said it to me before, which I corrected right in front of you. The account @yahoo.com, someone created it. The paper I was using then, it was created on a foreign account. Whatever name you see there, it's not my name. But tell me, how do we even get there? I use my account here to send 500K to somebody online on the internet here. And some people went to meet that person. That account that sent, okay, which name is there? Which address is there? It's not my account, that's I got someone's account. And I paid the person. Sometimes when I want to deposit money in an account, if I want to put 500K, I'll put sometimes extra 50K, 1 million, I'll put 100,000, 1.1. Just for me to use people account. Because it's useless miscreants. Tell me what all this information has to do with anything. I know your dear friend. I know your PayPal. And I know where your mom, your mother, your family is. Tell me what those has to do with anything. If not, it threats. You know my family. If anything should happen to them right now, you can be a first suspect. You can be a first suspect. Okay. Yeah. So these things, when I saw it like that, I said, thank God it's in the public. And I said, Aaron, can you address this matter? And I left it like 5 days or 3 days, 5 days. Then when I came live, I said, wow. That the reason why this guy did not address this is because the people that he has lied to, he has told that thing, they will see him as a disgrace if he come out to the public again and say that it is a lie. So he has to protect his ego by not talking. Okay, and again, rumor has it on the internet here that Lagata was dating Temi Olosho before. And again, I say, what if Lagata brought Temi Olosho to TikTok? You see? So then now we are going to be doing the rough work. And again, let me make something clear to you. Our first had issue before this particular thing happened. The first problem they have that Eric was talking about then was because Lagata, you can say Lagata does like woman sometimes. When you man caught her, I'm a shady of the Ramala. I'm a sort of killer. I'm a shady of the Lagata, you know, I'm a do Lagata. I'm a shady of the you never go to bon voyage. So, what happens is this. I took time to watch Nehemoli. Always presidency. All of us are some presidency. There are some things that could you for our answer. After sorrow, we let it go. Aja 27, the key 27 dog, one page after sorrow, we let it go. Okay. Then I now see a group that used to come to my platform before, but who are double standard. They couldn't take over my platform like how they took over Latin platform, the Lorraine platform. They couldn't, yeah. Because me as a host from
And then I educate most of them. I will call them educating. So, when take time more self continuation, they went to create platform. Over one team with me. I want to wheels. I want to group of them. I want to go see there. Then, one man more layer. Our time just justice. One more layer. One man condemn. One man like abuse you. Especially your family. What they will be on people. It is either they talk politics or because of your mission. One I want to be a part of or mutiny or mutiny. Em going was a hundred or mutite so Bubala muti. No matter about she muti, Ashirino, Arino, Gidi by Arino, Gidi, Amuti Arino. Or to tell me in the Mavacomuti. We lay so I know artists by artists be a part of me by Yashi by Beshi, one shipper, one ship come by. And one mula, and the one buying it every day. Buba one time, and Okumora, and one buying in jail. And I told myself, as somebody has to speak sense to these people, they may not know what they are doing. So I now call their attention that come, this is the death of a 27-year-old boy. Me o mo nǹkan tó fa ọ̀mùtí. Ele ma sọ politics ke ma ṣe ọ̀mùtí ní kokain. Èèyàn ló kú ní báyìí. Anybody kò anybody tó rí. Ẹ bá dẹ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan báyìí, ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣe jìn. Simple advice. Nígbà yẹn, ó tẹ̀ ní fídíò kan tẹ́kí. Mo fẹ́ amplify or Lagata to I want to drag Lagata and confirm our Avengers. I don't amplify his case. Okay? But in fact, I said I will not talk about Lagata again. If you guys don't bring this. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to move from about one campaign. Can you go low polo and just one? No. Simple would have solved all of these things. But for you to know that they have been cooking many things about me too behind the scene. Alright? That the shame cannot make them to do the right thing. So even till now, whatever accusation all those people are putting on him, I don't subscribe to that. Aloma, don't say that. Take it into consideration, and I will adjust myself. But things that did not happen, don't make it just because you don't like the person. Don't make it up. When they are doing KD fashion, when you know anything, platform. I know how big my platform is. But I did not abuse it for what doesn't make sense. Then I just okay. So I didn't want to. I know how far this vengeance is happening. They really want that. They want me to begin to do AI. Humiliated. I saw that, but I didn't want that. But I'm a proud person too. I'm a very proud person. That's why you can't see me down. Stop making my shit on me. I'm a wallet. More Peter. Me, I'm a very proud person. That's why you see me talking. Oh, they stop me. My tongue, my dede. Shit to me. But to feel like I'm going to every climb, I don't. I won't let that happen. Why is this phone do like this now? Make it stable now. Okay, she will Papa. Wait, this one. Let me. All right. Eric Green, Sheshu Wame, Bichi. I'm listening, I'm paying attention. Okay. I just want something. I want Richie to say something before we can say anything.
I just want to say something. Richie ṣì máa sọ̀rọ̀. Richie sọ̀rọ̀ náà ẹjọ́. Why important? Richie ẹjọ́ before I talk, Richie, please, can you talk? Richie, before I talk, Richie, please talk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I listen and I watch all these things. Actually, sometimes gives me a bit of nightmare, to be honest with you. Because I remember